This video is going to be a game changer, especially for you if you're stuck between kind of 5 and 10K a month. We've generated over $4 million for our clients. We help many coaches and agencies scale beyond 10, 50, and even 100K per month. You're super cooked as an internet hustler, stuck between 5 and 10K a month, and you're just not able to break that ceiling. You've been wanting to break through it for so long. What is this missing piece? What is this missing thing that is not allowing me to get past this 10K a month? You've been fucking frustrated. You feel like you need to work even harder. You're questioning like your whole life. You're questioning all your decisions. Well, I'm here to help you get out of that. I'm here to help you break through the ceiling with simple, easy to apply, easy to understand reframes that will change the whole game about how you're going to get to 10K per month. So pay the fuck attention, because I've seen you struggle for so long now, and I hate to see you struggle for even a second longer. So I'm going to help you right now. Let's dive into it. So first of all, you are struggling with an indirect work addiction. You're not able to actually understand there's actions that bring money in and there's actions that bring money out. Whenever you're not doing an action that brings money in, you're bringing money out. Why? Why? I want you to answer why right now. Why, even if you're not actually spending money, are you still losing money if you're not doing money in direct actions? Time is money. If time is passing and in that time you're not doing anything that can directly correlate to you getting money in the door, you're losing money. You're losing the money that you could have had. So you need to fix this. I want you to audit right now. In my day, how many hours of my day actually go to indirect actions and how many of them go to direct actions? Direct actions are actions that instantly can give you money. So me doing outreach or creating an ad or creating content can lead to more sales calls, which directly could bring in more money. Me hopping on a sales call is an action that can directly bring in more money. Me talking to potential clients. Indirect actions are me working on the website, or reading a book about making money or scaling my business, or watching a video. It's something that will help me do the direct actions, but it's not directly leading to money. No amount of watching make money videos on YouTube is directly gonna bring in money to your business. From now on, you have to force yourself. You have to force yourself to spend your time only doing direct actions that bring in money directly 80% of the day. No more indirect. You've seen enough videos. You've read enough books or whatever the fuck it is. You don't need more of that. You don't need more ideation, more thinking. No, you need to take action. So after this is the last YouTube video you're allowed to watch for the next 2 weeks until I bring out a new YouTube video. Then you can watch it. Point two, you have a scattered focus. So correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I promise you that your work routine looks like this. Gonna do my deep work. All right, 20 minutes of work. I check my phone. Oh, saw an Instagram notification. Oh, who's this girl? Click on the girl. Go to her profile. Oh, she's pretty hot. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, damn. Wait. Oh, I was doing outreach. Okay, back to the message. That's your work routine all the time. Literally, you're sitting there, you're doing a little bit of work, you're getting distracted by some notification, some message, some kind of website, some video, and now suddenly you're doing other things. All the time, it's like work, not work, work, not work, work, not work, not. None of your work cycles are longer than 26 minutes of focus. And I can prove this. Next time you're going to work, set a timer and you will see that at the 26-minute mark, you will have done something else that was not related to the task that you are supposed to do. I promise you, you will have clicked another tab, you will have watched the phone, you will scroll to another video, you will have gone to a profile. You've done something that didn't relate to work. Maybe you went to the toilet, maybe you grabbed a sandwich. I don't care. Scattered focus. Fix it now, right? From now on, I don't want you to go, I need to work 12 hours a day. You're not ready for that yet. What you need to do is at least have 2 hours, and you're going to maximize all you're going to do in those 2 hours. Like you're going to be like the drill sergeant of the army. And this is the affirmation you will use whenever you get distracted. You will say, I'm in the army. I'm a general. I'm a war general. And war generals don't get distracted. They spend 2 hours focusing, no distractions, not even a single tiny percent, not even checking anything. If you conquer this and you're able to do 2 hours of focused, uninterrupted work, then you are allowed to advance to the next level and have more hours. 3, you have visibility paralysis. You are too scared to be seen. You're questioning will people actually like it if I post this? What if they see me and I do this and I say this thing? You're spending too much time overthinking and worrying about what other people will think of you. This is not going to make you rich, right? If Elon Musk or like Andrew Tate or like whatever person who's famous on the internet and makes a lot of money by any kind of streamer, let's say iShowSpeed or Kai Cenat, have to micromanage every single thought that people would have about them in the entire planet, they would not be where they are today. Like they had to at some point go, okay, I cannot give a fuck about what anybody thinks or says. Otherwise, I'm just going to stay stuck at this level forever. And that is you right now. You have to adopt the same mindset. Understand that Mr. Beast at some point in his career was making a video where he was just saying Logan Paul like 100,000 times. So you don't need to be a fucking genius. You don't need to have this insanely valuable piece of content for you to ultimately start to gain traction and start to bring in clients. You just need to start posting consistently, speak your mind, show your life, show what you can do for people, show your value, and let yourself be seen. Because the simple idea is that if somebody would pay you already today for what you're doing, that means you're fine, you're good. They like you as you are, they find value in you, and they're able to pay you. That if you would just 1000x the attention you have on yourself right now, you would have 1000x the clients. If you're watching this, I said, right, you're already making 5 to 10K a month. So that means you already passed the bar for sending you money. Whatever you needed to surpass for someone to go like, oh yeah, you're worth the money, you already did that. You already proved that. Now you just need 1,000 more people to think the same thing. And they're not going to think that if you're not visible. If 1000x more people knew about you, 1000x more people would buy your service because this one person did. So the other 999 will do as well. I've helped many coaches and agencies scale beyond 6 figures a month. That means 100K per month. If you need help directly with scaling your business, book a call. Only book if you have money. This is not for free. This is not a free coaching call. This is a sales call. If you're a fit, we will sell you our program and you will perform and you will have better results than you've ever had before. If you don't believe me, here are some people and what they had to say about that.
Leon and Noah, they are literally the best I've ever worked with.
Leon and Noah, dude, you guys saved my business. And now I'm making more money. I'm working way less hard.
The experience Noah and Leon have, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life.
I'm very, very grateful for Leon and Noah because they come with the mindset of helping and providing as much as possible. This was pivotal of my entrepreneurial journey.
Leon and Noah are two G's. They're one of the best people that I've ever worked with within my company.
I started working together with Noah and Leon. I am now literally booked out weeks in advance, all inbound without having to send a single call to email or a single cold call. And also just closing multiple clients a month at an average price point of 7,000 euros, which is just crazy at the age of 17.
All right, solo friction. You don't leverage human labor. You need to start leveraging human labor. From when you start making 2K a month, you need to start looking for, okay, how can I outsource some of the tasks I have? Whatever that task is, you can have somebody who works for you 1 hour a day. Right? I have many VAs that just work for me like 1 hour a day. They do simple tasks. One of them manages my threads account. They post my threads. They reply to other people. One of them monitors the DMs. One of them sends the initial outreach messages. One of them searches for Airbnbs for us, right, to stay in. One of them does the video editing. So they cut the videos, right? They cut all the little stutters and weird noises I made, right? So you can have a VA for so many little tasks. So start outsourcing. Start looking at what task can I outsource. Costs you like $5 an hour. You have to set an hourly rate. Let's say $100 an hour. And whenever a task is below the value of $100 an hour, you need to outsource it. That's how you do it. I'm not saying pick $100, but pick whatever makes sense with you where you're at right now. So maybe you're making 5K a month. Maybe then the number is like, whenever something is under $30 an hour, you outsource it. Very simple, right? There's a beautiful website, onlinejobs.ph. That's one. Fiverr is another one, and Upwork is another one. You can buy very great people on there for very cheap. And then 6 is submissive pricing. You need to become a better closer. You need higher conviction, and you cannot be apologetic about your pricing. You need to own it, and you need to say, this is the price, and you need to signal with your energy that you are worth that price. People can feel on a sales call if you're worth it or not. You would think a lot of people are super logical. No, people buy on energy more than they do on logic. I swear, I've generated over $4 million for my clients, and not in one instance would I say that logic beats energy and conviction. It never does. Energy and conviction is going to be everything, especially for you to get from 0 to 30, 50K a month. You are selling too apologetically, you're being too doubtful, you're being too submissive in the sales call, you're being too shy, you're being too held back. You cannot be that. You have to be like me on this video. Like, you have to be unapologetic, you have to own your shit, and you have to have such high conviction that these people feel like, okay, I don't know what it is about this guy, but he seems so sure about what he does that it must be good. That's what I need you to understand. That's what I need you to do from now on. You cannot sell with lower conviction because it's stupid. Right? People who sell with low conviction because they're doubting their service is stupid. Why would you get on a sales call in the first place if you're not going to sell with conviction? Because in the sales call, you're always looking for, how can I make the sale more inevitable? How can I increase the chances of the sale happening? Well, one of them is having as high conviction as possible. Point 5, which I skipped. You had offer and niche OCD. You're constantly overthinking too much. You're overthinking too much. You're thinking too much about, oh, is this the perfect offer and the perfect niche? And you keep refining, you keep looking. No, you need to make it work. Yes, there's better and worse niche and offers. But as long as you're not super fucking idiot, you will have somewhat of a decent niche and offer. And the easiest way to know if you have a decent niche and offer is just asking, are other people doing this as well? If yes, okay, then it's proven, then no longer doubt myself. Just go hard. Just do it better than the other people. That's really simple, right? Stupid people go, oh, it's saturated. Nothing is fucking saturated. Nothing is. It's just about, do you provide better quality or are you different? Because if you are, people are going to pay you money. There's 8 billion people on this world, and there's about 3 billion of them who could be your potential clients probably, or at least 1 billion. You have no idea how big that number is, so don't fucking talk to me about saturated. Pick a normal offer, pick a normal niche, as long as it's decent and these people have money, they want to fix their problem, they are a growing market, and they need your help, you can sell them. That's it. That's how simple it is. Number 7, imposter syndrome. Again, comes back to the conviction. You're thinking too much about, oh, am I actually able to do this thing for these people? That's stupid thinking. It's going to keep you poor. If you want to make millions of dollars, you have to think like this. I'm going to make it happen. I just need to find out how. I don't ask what. I don't ask, can I do it or not? I just ask, how can I make it happen? That's level 3 thinking, right? Not good or bad. Not can I do it or not. Just how am I going to make it happen? And that's how you need to think too. You need to adopt this mindset right now. All right? So scrap all the what if, scrap all the worry, all the overthinking, all the bullshit. Just say, how will I make it happen? I'll sell it and I'll make it happen. That's all. Worst case scenario, let's say you really cannot deliver on the service. You're just going to say, hey, sorry for the time delay, but I tried this, I did that, I spoke to this person, but somehow things are not aligning. Unfortunately, we cannot deliver the service, so I will just refund you. That will also happen. Never. I've never had that in my life. I've always found a way to make it happen. Whatever it is that people need, if they pay you enough money, you make it happen. Either you do it yourself or you find somebody that can. So that is the 7 things. If you fix this right now, if you listen very closely, which you did, and you've written down all these things and you fix them right now, I promise you this month you're going to make more money than all the other months. But you have to do it all. You cannot be like, oh yeah, I'm going to implement this little thing tomorrow, and then next week you're back to 80% indirect actions. You have to consciously apply this all every single day. And if you are struggling, watch this video every single day in the morning. I told you, like, don't watch too many videos, but that can be part of your 20% indirect actions. If you're being mindful and you're being purposeful and you're just like, okay, I know that this is the right thing. I know that Leon spoke the truth and I know that this all makes sense, but I need to program my brain. Then tell yourself, okay, every morning, I'm just going to watch this video first before I start the day. That way I cannot fail because I'll be instantly reminded of all the things I need to do. It's a 10-minute video. It's a 5-minute video anyways, right? So the time will pass very fast. I'll know instantly. I'll set my mind straight. I know exactly what I need to do and I just execute. Oh, and that's the 8th. The 8th tip I'll give you. You already know what the fuck you need to do. You already know, but you're ignoring it. Your brain is already telling you, oh, make that VSL or do the outreach or whatever it is. There's always something super obvious that you know you should do, but you're not doing it. Whether it's waking up early, whether it's fixing your outreach, whether it's fixing your ads, whether it's running ads in the first place, whether it's making content, there's always something that is super obvious. I need you to identify that right fucking now and implement it right fucking now. Don't wait another day. From today, start changing. From today, change. Not tomorrow, not next week. You're going to change today. And you're going to follow all of these rules. And you're going to make more money than you've ever made before. Now, if you commit, go comment right now under this video. I commit. I need it in writing for yourself to have said, I commit to this. And I'm actually going to make more money than I've ever made by following all these principles. And when you do, I promise you, in 30 days, you'll thank me. You'll be like, fuck, Leon, you're fucking right. Bro, I showed up with my sales calls with insane conviction. I stopped doubting my offer. I stopped being a submissive bitch. I stopped acting like an imposter. I stopped stressing about the offer in a niche. I stopped being scaredly focused. I stopped doing a bunch of indirect actions. I stopped being scared to be seen. I started being unapologetic, relentless, disciplined, focused, and everything. And I made more money in these last 30 days than I've ever did before. All right. Much love. Thank you. Mwah.